All those who love Metroid Dread, I need y'all to come to the congregation. I need you to step to the front of the line. I need you to get ready. Get ready for this. I don't think you're ready, but I don't care if you are or not because I'm still going. So, Metroid Dread was recently released for the Nintendo Switch, and I'm sure a lot of you have either played it or are looking forward to playing Metroid Dread for the Nintendo Switch, right? Well, it wasn't shortly after the game was released that we found out this game is playable in 4K. That need an air horn, man. Metroid Dread in 4K? It needed a bomb. It needed hold up. Metroid Dread in 4K?
Can you dig it, sucker?
I can dig it. I can definitely dig it. Now, my man Joe, it works on SXOS. Oh, man, look at that. Metroid Dread working nice. SXOS. Okay, working great. For those, let me ask, for those who are watching now, who have played Metroid Dread, how is it? Is it nice? Is it everything people that, say it is? Oh, it's everything. It's the best thing since sliced bread. Yeah. Only thing's better than Metroid Dread right now is Call of Duty anything. Okay. If it's Call of Duty anything, it's better than everything. That's just the way it is. It's Call of Duty. The best thing ever made. Okay. And Battlefield Beta, I'm not even going to dive into Battlefield Beta because we're talking about Metroid right now. But just let you know, Battlefield guys are starting to get a little upset. And you're also acting like Call of Duty fanboys. I just want to say that. You guys are complaining. EI's pissed at you guys. The developers are pissed at you guys. They say you're acting. They don't even want to convert back and forth with you fans. Okay? I just had to say that. But anyways. So, looks amazing. Thank you for that, Dr. Specimen. Okay, it does look amazing. I have seen it, and guess what? It looks even better in 4K. Now, this is a two-parter because we're going to start by you can play Metroid Dread in 4K. Okay, the other side of that is, why are we not playing it in 4K on the Switch? Dun, dun, dun. Now, let me go ahead and switch this up here. Okay, there we go. You're good. See? So let's go ahead and pull this up so we can get right to it and read it. Now, guys, y'all know I've been BSing on this shot this whole entire time. I don't even know if this is a shot, man, because I ain't too much of a drinker like that. I know it might seem like I just be chugging them back on the podcast, but woo! Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Woo! I should have did that. Metroid Dread is already running on Switch emulators. Only days after the release, the latest entry in Nintendo's classic franchise is running in 4K using an emulator. Metroid Dread was officially released on October 8th, but copies got out into the wild a few days before that. After such a short time, the game is now fully playable in 4K via various Nintendo Switch emulators. Released yesterday, Mercurysteam-developed Metroid Dread is the long-awaited 2D return of the Metroid series. You can read our full review here, but the short answer is it's a solid game with nice-looking visuals and surprisingly tricky boss fights. It is a Switch exclusive, as you might expect for many of Nintendo's games. But because of readily available Switch emulators, people are already able to play Dread on powerful enough PCs. Now, PC gamers, I understand why you guys say PC is the way to game to go. Okay, or way to go for gaming. I think that's how I don't know. That's how I know I'm drinking. I you know what? That's probably why. So I understand why you guys say that, because with the emulators that come out for PC, you're able to play a lot of different games, not including your PC titles. You might play good old games, GOG games that give you a lot of the old school games that you can still play on your PC. Steam, Epic Game Stores. There's so many options for games For high price to low price titles, it is sick on PC. So I understand why you guys say that. Okay. Via the popular Yuzu open source emulator, Dread is already possible to play with custom controls and unlimited frame per second settings, which is to say more powerfully than it runs on its native Switch. Some players have reported minor issues with cutscenes and black screens, but according to Yuzu devs, this is fixed by updating to the latest version of the free emulator. Now, we're going to read about the other one, folks, but let me just talk to y'all real quick. Nintendo, let me holler at you. We wanted the 4K Switch. We wanted it bad. You know, a lot of people are playing this on their OLED switches. More power to your OLEDs. I'm sure are looking beautiful. Okay? Beautiful. Okay, I don't even know. Is the OLED Switch out now? I ain't even been paying attention. Okay, I do believe it came out, though, because I know it's around this time. But you guys are probably enjoying it, playing Metroid Dread, and you're like, oh, it's so beautiful. It looks... Well, guess what? You're not playing in 4K. That you're not doing. Because if you were playing in 4K, you would see what these people are seeing playing through these emulators. Nintendo, you should have gave us 4K. Why didn't you give us 4K? We could have been done with this. It wouldn't have been a need to make sure these emulators are working right away, because you would have had the ability to play 4K on your Switch. But guess what? You didn't do that, Nintendo. So what happens? The gaming world says, we want to see Metroid in 4K, which is only right. I'm with the gaming world on that. I think we all need to see Metroid in 4K. So they didn't get that. They made it happen. Don't be mad at them. Don't try to stop them. You stopped all them other groups from putting up their fan projects. You stopped the Metroid Prime 2D project. You stopped all these damn fan projects. I don't want to see you touch any of these emulators. Don't talk to them. Don't even look their direction, Nintendo. I don't want to see your ninjas. I don't want to see your lawyers. I don't want to see none of y'all look anywhere towards any of them. All right? Cool. So now let's get back to it. Another popular Switch emulator is Ryujinx. It's able to run the game at similarly high frame rates, but can also play it at a much higher 4K resolution compared to the native 720-900p resolution available on the Switch in handheld or TV mode. This is a massive increase. It's not joking. It certainly seems a shame that the legitimate versions of the game, its art style and visuals don't look as good as when it's running in 4K. Damn! Do y'all hear that? So for all those, I don't want to promote piracy, okay? Because that's not what I'm about. Even though I do videos on different Switch homebrews and all that, I don't want to be that guy, okay? I don't want to be the guy just saying, hey, go here and download all the games for free. I don't want to do that. But I will say is these emulators, Yuzu and Ryujinx or whatever, you need to make sure to download those. Because if they're running this currently at 4K, imagine the titles that come that will be available in 4K that will be beautiful. I am so glad for these emulators. I am thankful for these emulators. Okay, I'm kind of pissed Nintendo didn't do 4K. That's another story. All right. So they do show, and they got some videos here I think we could probably look at. So let's see the update. An earlier version of the story was understood by many readers to be a direct suggestion to illegally download this just released game. This is today, by the way, okay? We regret this interpretation. Kotaku believes emulation is a vital part of the world of gaming, not least when it comes to game preservation. While not directly encouraging anyone to break the law and download the games they have not purchased, we believe our readers are intelligent adults capable of making such choices for themselves independently of us. Okay, that's good. Because I'm sure a lot of people probably seen this and said they encourage piracy. Because I'm going to be honest, I didn't know Metroid Dread was running in 4K until I seen this. So they kind of did. A little bit they did. You know, and now I know that I kind of want to see it. You know, so a little bit. I can see that. So we're going to play this. Guys, I want you to know that a lot of these things I could get flagged for. So I'm going to try to just commentate through it. We'll look at certain things and I'll keep it like this. I can't put it full screen because, you know, I might get flagged. Who knows? And it depends. If it's just a game, I might do it. You know what? It's just a game. I might be able to get away with it. Okay. So we'll full screen it. I got the sound down. I'll commentate through it. So we'll look at some of the things. So we see he has over here the frames per second. Now, let me ask anybody who has played this on Nintendo Switch. I have not played it on Nintendo Switch yet, but can you guys tell me how this looks? How does this look compared to the original version? Does it look better? Now, again, you're looking on, my stream, which, we're not getting 4K through the internet, but I'm just curious as how fluid it looks. And you can go ahead and check this video out yourself. But I want to know, is Metroid Dread in 4K so much better to play on a PC than on the Switch? That's a good question. Now I'm going to fast forward some. Whoa, didn't want to do that. Let's see. The game looks great, though. I have not played it. So that's why I asked everybody, how do they feel with Metroid Dread? I'm sure nobody is disappointed with this. The old school style for Metroid has been craved from many fans for years. So getting this, I can only imagine like people feeling like I'm back at it. Now, this is nice. Ooh, okay. Okay. So you guys got some quick spoilers on how to kill that. Oh, okay. So you're going to be running from it? That kind of thing now? Okay. Well, that's cool. Yeah, that's it. It's coming. Oh, man. It's okay. I see what this is about. This is going to be nice. I'm going to like this. And I am going to play it, guys, by the way. All right. I don't want to spoil too much. But 4K, you can play Metroid Dread at right now using 2 emulators. You can use either Yuzu or Ryujinx. And a lot of people are probably going to figure, hey, where do I get the game from in order to play it? I'm not going to tell you that. You can go to my Facebook page. I got good tutorials on a lot of information that will help you out. Okay? And you can figure out how you can find it, because that's on you. I'm not going to say it here. But you can use these 2 emulators and play at 4K. Okay? Beautiful. So, through with that. And like I said, I'm not going to be too long on any of these. I'm kind of run through them very quickly. But Metroid Dread 4K via emulators on PC. You can use Yuzu or also Ryujinx. Okay, I think that's how you pronounce it. Anybody? Okay, so let me go ahead and go to the chat. I haven't been in chat in a while. Okay. Let's pull up. You know what? Let's pull up some of these chats, because I like to pull them up. All right, let's see what we got here. I have a Switch on SXOS and haven't played it in over a year. It's out of date. What should I do to safely get everything up to date? I've been out of the scene a long time. Great question. Great question. Go to Nick Moses 05 Facebook page. We'll take care of you. Okay? That's how we do it. We'll take care of you, man. Okay, just come on by there. We got family. Family introduce you. We'll bring you in. Have you ever watched the Walking Dead episodes where, there's like a random stranger walks up to the, this random village and people like, oh, they frisk them. They check you down. We frisk you. We check you for weapons and all that. Afterwards, you good. We let you in. We bring you in, man. We walk you on to the back. We take you to the kitchen where the food at. We don't shice you on nothing. We give you everything right up front, man. That's how this village works. Okay? That's how it works. So definitely go to the Facebook page. You can go ahead and check that out. Joe, thank you for that. Shout out, Joe. You gotta give your mom a couple shotgun shots. But yes, you can DM my man Joe. My man Joe work overtime, man. He work overtime. He need to get paid double. Okay, but anybody can play Metroid Dread in 4K using Yuzu or Ryujinx. Okay,